Hey people, good evening, morning, afternoon. This is Taylor Hill. I'm coming to you with regards to the vlog I spoke of earlier. God, I'm mixing up my words. Let me run that tape back. Hey people, this is Taylor Hill. Just saying hello wherever you are in the world. Coming to you again about silence. I did my second silent day, and I'm only doing hours. I'm only going to do it in just 1 hour, and it was kind of cool today. I was just really still. I actually think either I fell asleep or I was in a deep silence that I can't remember. But it was interesting. It's really good. I can tell it's very beneficial for me. It's calming me down. I don't have a whole lot of stuff rolling up in my head and, thinking about a bazillion things at once, because your mind is capable of doing that. It's just clearing. It's just, it's clearing out all the turbulence, all the neural networks that are running in your head that it's not beneficial for you. And if you want to know about neural networks, you got to read a book by my good friend James Giles called The Fire Inside. Talks about neural networks. Very, very informative. But anyhow, silence is golden. And I've decided to do it, if I haven't said this already, once a week. Not every day. So Marva Jones, I wouldn't suggest doing it every day, because if you go off, you're going, oh, I didn't do it today. Just designate, any day you want to do it. I'm just going to do it once a week. I actually do silence every day anyway, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes in the morning and 5 to 10 minutes before I go to bed at night. So I'm always clearing out my head. And also following the silence is my meditation. And what I do is that I'm going to touch the screen because something came up on my iPad, excuse me. And so what I do after my silence, I go into my meditation and I envision things that I have written down, my intentions and desires that I've written down. I envision, for example, traveling the world with the lover of my life, and he and I are just doing amazing things, seeing the world. I don't know how that all is going to pan out, but those are the things that I go into when I go into my meditation. I meditate on that, and then I meditate on life and how, and also thoughts of other people come through, and I say a prayer thought for them. So back to the silence. I do it every day, but I do take one day out of the week and just for 1 hour I do it, and it's very beneficial for me. I'm seeing myself being most calm than I've ever been in my life, so it's very beneficial. Just wanted to holler that at you. That's about it. And I look forward to talking to you all more about this great book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. I've been in Kazakhstan over a month, and this is the only book I've been reading, and I'm doing reread after reread, because there's so many things in here. There's like the 7 principles that I'm looking at, and it's like, wow. And don't mean to be icky, but this would have been great if they had taught this in church. A lot of things that I've gone through in my past, and people that are in church now, and other places, not just church, but let's just say church, because that's where I've been majority of my life. If these spiritual principles would have been taught, wow, it would be a different. The church world would be totally different, totally different. Because and for those who are like, well, if it ain't in the Bible, it ain't God. Oh, that cracks me up. These principles are biblically based, and they're universal principles as well. And the universe is nothing but God, for those who are just like, well, if it ain't God, it's God. So anyway, great book. I have other books. I have 50 Shades of Grey. But I have, this has been my book to read. And so, anyway, just encourage you, if you don't have it, pick it up. It's really good. If you don't get it the first time, just read it again and again and again. It'll click. If you don't understand, because that's why I'm doing rereads. And when I go back, I find something else. Oh, yeah, that's it, And it's becoming more of who I really am, my true self, my God self, my higher self. So, yeah, I encourage you to pick it up. It's amazing. Deepak Chopra. I've always liked him, but I love that guy. He's really good. So, anyway, take care. We will talk again. I actually want to just start talking about things in this book. For some of you all that will not pick up the book, I'm going to talk about the law of karma. This is a law of, as most people know, it's sowing and reaping. The law of least effort. The law of detachment. Man, that's a powerful one right there. The law of giving. The law of dharma. Yeah, really good stuff. So, anyway, I'm good. I'm growing and being a better person. And being my real self, Boy, now that is life-changing. Whoa. Man, I think about giving to people, and I'm talking about monetarily, that I've really never thought of giving to. That's because of the law of giving that I've been reading about that law. And people have been coming up in my heart. So if you get some money from me, you should thank the book. All right, everyone be good. And we'll talk again. Be amazing. This is Taylor Hill. Bye-bye.